Have you ever looked up into the sky and wondered, what could be out there? Well, there is a lot. So much that you can't even wrap your mind around it. Aside from red supergiant stars and black holes, there are other hidden secrets about the universe that most of us aren't even aware of. Secrets that rewrite what we think we know. So, put on your spacesuit, eat some almonds, and let's dive into space to uncover 15 of these hidden cosmos secrets that will blow your mind. Number 15. White holes. We all know black holes. They're the universe's ultimate nope zone, swallowing light, time, and anything else that gets too close. But white holes? That's where things get weird. Think of them as the universe's cosmic eject button, shooting out everything a black hole supposedly sucks in. So, who brings this theory to the table? Well, all the credit goes to the greatest mind of the entire human history. And it's not Genghis Khan or Elon Musk. This idea comes from Einstein's equations, which seem to hint at a perfect opposite for black holes. A balance, if you will. But the only problem? We've never seen one. In fact, some scientists think they're just theoretical leftovers, mathematical ideas with no real-world application. But what if they do exist? What if somewhere, in a corner of the cosmos we can't see yet, a white hole is spitting out the remains of a black hole's feast? It's one of those questions that keeps physicists up at night. For now, though, white holes remain a mystery, a haunting what if in an already how-it universe. Number 14. The smell of the Milky Way. Let's face it, the Milky Way doesn't exactly scream fragrance of the year, but if you could bottle its scent, you'd get a bizarre mix of raspberries and rum. In 2009, astronomers studying a gas cloud near the galactic center discovered ethyl formate, a chemical that gives raspberries their flavor and rum its boozy aroma. Before you imagine space as some cosmic cocktail lounge, let's be a bit scientist. It's not drinkable. That same cloud also contains some nastier ingredients like carbon monoxide and cyanide. So yeah, cosmic hangovers would be lethal. Still, there's something comforting about knowing our galaxy has a smell. It's a small, quirky connection between the vastness of space and the everyday stuff we know. The next time you sip rum or bite into a raspberry, think about this. You're getting a little taste of the universe itself. Cheers to that. Number 13. Milkomeda. The Andromeda Galaxy isn't just some distant smudge in the cosmos, it's heading straight for us. Well, not today, not tomorrow, but one day, billions of years from now, Andromeda and our dear Milky Way will collide in a slow-motion cosmic event that will reshape everything we know about the universe. Well, sorry, we'll never know. Astronomers call the resulting mega-galaxy Milkomeda, a name that's as bizarre as the event itself. What's wild is that this collision won't necessarily destroy our solar system. Stars will mostly pass by one another like dancers barely brushing shoulders on a crowded floor. But the skies will change. Imagine a future planet where the night is lit by spirals of two galaxies merging. It's a quiet reminder of the universe's patience. For now, Andromeda's light is a 2.5 million-year-old whisper. But one day, it'll roar into our lives, merging two galaxies into one. So, before it occurs, give back what you have taken from others. Number 12. The multiverse. Have you ever considered that this universe we live in might not be the only one? Not in some sci-fi Doctor Strange way, but as a real possibility. Scientists aren't just theorizing this for kicks. There's evidence, however subtle, that suggests we might be living in just one chapter of an infinite cosmic library. String theory, for example, hints at the existence of other universes where the rules of physics could be entirely different. Gravity could work backward. Stars could collapse into something beyond our imagination. The multiverse isn't just a cool concept. It might help explain some of the biggest puzzles about why this universe works the way it does. But here's the issue. It's still all speculation. Maybe that's why it sticks with us. The multiverse forces us to confront the idea that we're not the center of the story. If it's real, the possibilities are brain-boggling. Somewhere out there, you might already be watching this video. It is a wild idea. Number 11. The Great Attractor. There's a region of the universe that astronomers call the zone of avoidance. Well, sounds pretty dramatic, right? It's just a fancy term for the part of the sky that's blocked by our galaxy's dust. But hidden behind it is something called the Great Attractor, a force so massive it's pulling galaxies toward it, including ours. We don't know what it is. It could be a cluster of galaxies, or it could be something completely alien to our understanding of physics. The Great Attractor sits 220 million light-years away, exerting its pull like a silent puppeteer. But don't worry about it dragging us into oblivion. Dark energy, the universe's mysterious expansion force, is pushing everything apart faster than the Great Attractor can pull us in. It's a strange cosmic tug-of-war that we're caught in the middle of. And maybe that's what makes it so fascinating. The idea that even in the vastness of space, there's still so much we don't and maybe will never understand. Number 10. Dark matter and dark energy. Here's a wild thought. 95% of the universe is made up of things we can't see, touch, or even fully understand. Dark matter and dark energy are like cosmic roommates, inseparable, mysterious, and impossible to pin down. Dark matter, which makes up 27% of the universe, is the glue holding galaxies together. Without it, stars would fly off into space like an unbalanced merry-go-round. Then there's dark energy, which makes up 68% of everything. Instead of holding things together, it's the universe's expansionist. Discovered in 1998, it's why the cosmos isn't just expanding, it's accelerating like it has somewhere urgent to be. We know dark matter exists because its gravity bends light from distant galaxies, a cool trick called gravitational lensing. Dark energy, though? It's a force we see in action but can't just explain, despite having AI, quantum computer, and PhD degrees. They're the universe's biggest mysteries, and honestly, they're a constant reminder of how much we don't know. Cosmic humility, anyone? Number 9. Supermassive black holes. Well, we've already talked about black holes, that they are the universe's ultimate eaters. But supermassive black holes? They're in a league of their own. These colossal beasts are millions, even billions, of times heavier than our sun, and they sit at the center of galaxies like celestial kings. So how do they form? It's simple. No one's entirely sure. Some scientists think they start small, like stellar mass black holes, and grow over time by devouring gas, stars, and anything unlucky enough to stray too close. Others believe they were born massive, collapsing from gigantic gas clouds when the universe was still young and chaotic. What we do know is this: supermassive black holes run the show. The one at the center of our Milky Way, Sagittarius A, has a mass of 4 million suns and quietly keeps our galaxy in check. They might be terrifying, but without them, galaxies wouldn't exist, and by extension, neither would we. Number 8. The fine-tuning problem. Physics might not scream spiritual, but the fine-tuning problem makes even skeptics do a double-take. It's the idea that the universe's fundamental constants, things like the strength of gravity or the speed of light, are so perfectly calibrated that even the tiniest tweak would make life impossible. Like if you change the gravitational constant, stars can't form. If you adjust the strong nuclear force, atoms won't exist. So, does this mean the universe was designed with life in mind? That's where the debate begins. Some scientists shrug and propose the multiverse theory. Infinite universes, infinite variations, and we just happen to live in the one where things worked out, as explained earlier. Others say it's pure luck. Wherever you stand, the fine-tuning problem is a reminder of how precarious existence really is. Whether it's divine design or cosmic coincidence, the universe feels a lot less random when you realize how close it came to being a lifeless void. Number 7. The rectangular galaxy. Galaxies are supposed to be graceful, spirals, ellipses, maybe the occasional chaotic blob. But a rectangle? That's like finding a square wheel on a race car. Enter Leda 074886, a galaxy roughly 70 million light-years away that looks more like a cosmic diamond than anything we've seen before. Astronomers think this bizarre shape might be the result of two spiral galaxies colliding, their gravitational forces sculpting something entirely unexpected. But the truth? No one really knows. It's a head-scratcher, even for experts who've spent their lives staring at the sky. What makes Leda 074886 so fascinating isn't just its shape. It's the reminder that the universe isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of place. For all the rules we think we've nailed down, there's always something out there ready to break them. The rectangle galaxy is proof that the cosmos still has plenty of surprises hidden away. What if the Earth we live in is also rectangular? Number 6. The Axion. The Axion might sound like a tech startup, but it's actually one of the most tantalizing mysteries in physics. First proposed in 1977, this hypothetical particle was dreamed up to fix a quirk in the laws of physics where symmetry seemed off. But here's the kicker. Axions might also be dark matter. Dark matter is the invisible stuff that makes up 27% of the universe, and scientists have been chasing it for decades. Axions, if they exist, could fill that gap. They're tiny, low-energy particles that may have been produced in absurdly large quantities during the Big Bang. So far, axions remain elusive, but researchers are on the hunt. If they're found, it would be a double win, solving one of the biggest mysteries in physics while finally giving us a clue about dark matter. The axion might be small, but its potential impact is massive. All right, now, let's move to number 5. The Fermi Paradox. Now this one is pretty mind-boggling. Let's face it, just statistically, aliens should be out there. Billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, countless planets, and yet, silence. It's like showing up to a grand party that was supposed to be packed and finding no one home. This awkward cosmic mystery is what we call the Fermi Paradox. Some theories suggest civilizations burn out before they get a chance to explore the stars. Others think interstellar travel is just too expensive, even for advanced species. Then there's the creepy theory. What if we're the cosmic equivalent of a zoo? Aliens could be watching us, quietly taking notes, and intentionally keeping their distance. Or maybe we're just in the wrong neighborhood, a lonely corner of the galaxy where nobody stops by. Either way, the Fermi Paradox is more than just a question. It's a reminder of how little we know about our own sweet universe, let alone the neighbors we're still hoping to meet. Number 4. Jupiter's magnetic field. This son of a gas giant doesn't do anything small, including its magnetic field. Now, forget about Earth's magnetosphere. Jupiter's magnetic field is so massive it could fit the sun inside it. If we could see it from Earth, it would dominate the night sky, outshining the moon like it's showing off. This monstrous magnetosphere gets a boost from Io, Jupiter's volcanic moon, which pumps plasma into the mix like a chaotic science experiment. Meanwhile, the solar wind, slower and weaker at Jupiter's distance, lets the field stretch even farther, turning it into the solar system's most ridiculous flex. But why does it matter? This magnetic field protects Jupiter's moons, including Europa, a prime candidate for extraterrestrial life. So, the next time you think about Jupiter, don't just picture the swirling storm of the Great Red Spot. Think of its invisible magnetic fortress, quietly holding its own in the chaos of the cosmos. Number 3. Wow! Signaloids. In 1977, astronomer Jerry Amon stumbled upon something extraordinary, a 72-second radio signal so out of the ordinary that he scribbled "wow" in the margin of his notes. That's how it got its name, and frankly, the mystery deserves the hype. The signal didn't match anything Earth-made or natural. It was sharp, deliberate, and laser-focused, like a cosmic ping aimed right at us. Naturally, people thought, aliens? But here's the frustrating part. We've never detected it again. Not once. Some scientists think it was an accident, a signal from a passing satellite or a perfectly timed cosmic event. Others hold on to the hope that it was our first and only handshake with extraterrestrial intelligence. Whatever it was, the wow signal remains a haunting question mark. A brief moment where it felt like the universe might actually be trying to say hello. Number 2. Fast radio bursts. FRBs are like cosmic fireworks. Blink and you'll miss them. These intense energy flashes last milliseconds, but they carry enough power to outshine entire galaxies. The catch? Nobody knows what's causing them. When FRBs were first discovered in 2007, astronomers thought they might be a fluke. Then more showed up, each with unique dispersion patterns, hinting that they've traveled billions of light years. Some think they're the death cries of neutron stars or the tantrums of magnetars. Others whisper about aliens sending out interstellar pings. The real challenge? Catching one in real time. FRBs are unpredictable, making them the universe's ultimate game of hide and seek. Until we trace one back to its source, they remain a tantalizing mystery. Brief flashes of brilliance in the endless expanse of space, daring us to figure them out. Number 1. The universe's end. How does the story close? Every story has an ending, even the universe. But how it wraps up? That's still up for debate. If gravity wins the cosmic tug-of-war, we get the big crunch, a fiery collapse back into a singularity, the ultimate rewind button for existence. If dark energy stays steady, though, we're looking at the big chill. The universe will keep expanding until galaxies are so far apart they disappear from view. Stars will burn out, planets will freeze, and what's left will hover just above absolute zero, a cold, silent void. The most dramatic option? The Big Rip. If dark energy grows stronger, it could eventually tear apart galaxies, stars, planets, and even atoms. The universe wouldn't just end, it would unravel. Each scenario is unsettling in its own way, but they all remind us of one thing. The universe is temporary, and we're lucky to witness it while it lasts. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.